The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It is your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Kel L. And as always, with my brother by my side.
That boy D Ham, what's good with you, bro?
Everything's everything, man. You threw it the two words.
I am not a crook. I don't love them hoes. What's good, man?
Oh man, everything is everything, man. How was your week, dog?
Oh man, it was good, man. Coming off a great Father's Day, they looked out for me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Pop ain't here, so
it's always rough.
Right,
Always
sentimental,
a rough time, man.
So it's kind of hard to enjoy it, but I make the best of what I can. What about you, man?
Indeed, man. I ain't do much, man. Like a matter of fact, he shot me a message. I knew I could come over here and get a good plate, dog. But I was like, you know what? I'm a half a bottle in, halfway down on this bottle, not ahead, man, and it's rolled. So I'm gonna sit back and chill. So my week has just been chilling. That's all.
That's what's up, though, man.
Yeah, man. But it's been an action-packed week out there and online and everything like that, man. So Juneteenth, man. Let's jump into that, man. So happy belated Juneteenth to all y'all, man. I don't know if y'all celebrated or if y'all celebrated.
Man, black people showed out this year, like Juneteenth. I was happy to see all the celebrations and the acknowledgement of it for the most part.
But
then
there are things like Kroger.
Not only Kroger, I'm just trying to figure out how it's a national holiday and you American citizen, but you don't know what the meaning of Juneteenth is.
Man, look.
But it's a vast majority, obviously, from what we saw this week that don't really know the true essence of Juneteenth.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, y'all take a look at this. This is how Kroger in Atlanta represented. Bruh. I mean, free at last.
Somebody getting out of jail or prison? A welcome home cake? That's what that looked like to me. Free at last. With the MLK, and the colors.
I shouldn't be laughing, man. But yeah,
and the colors.
Man. Yeah.
Them Ukraine colors. That's the Ukraine color. The war over in Ukraine, that's the Ukraine cake, man.
Man, that's crazy.
But the lady in the video showed how pretty the other decorations, so y'all can do good work.
Right. Absolutely, man. But one lady had to represent though. So matter of fact, y'all take a look at this video real quick.
It started Wednesday when a customer in the waiting area at Synergy Auto Care asks,
"Why are the banks closed?"
an employee behind the desk replies,
Juneteenth. New holiday they did a few years ago.
leading to this comment from the customer.
Okie dokie then.
That's when another employee says,
I know, right?
immediately, a black woman sitting in the waiting area starts to walk out, appearing upset over the exchange.
Pull my truck around, please. Pull my truck around and give me my keys to my truck.
Seconds after the customer leaves, a third customer in the waiting area asks,
What is Juneteenth?
Exactly. Nobody really knows, but I think it's something to do with.
Our dollar speaks volumes and has so much power, man.
You say that.
I say it all the time.
All the time, man.
Strength in numbers and our dollar value, what we spend our money at, is the most critical thing that can show actually what our power is, how united we are, and what we can and cannot do.
Absolutely. Instead of being crabs in the
Could
barrel.
you see the dude saying, "Oh, that's a holiday they celebrate"?
Yeah. And
Talking about reparations.
Yeah, it could be a part of reparations. Come on, man.
What part of any reparations do black people receive? And it has nothing to do with reparations.
Right. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
But she did the right thing. And
She did.
And we united. Boy, they got death threats. Yeah, their rating went down from 3.3 to 1.1. Man, people in Florida who ain't even know where to shop at took a car there, gave bad reviews and shit like that. Man, strength in numbers, man.
As they should. Y'all rise up. Y'all continue to rise up.
Again, bro, how the hell can you be in this country, in this day and age, and to be Americans? You know what Columbus Day is?
You just have to care.
You know what President's Day is?
You just have to care.
Damn.
And that's what it is. And
I guess they don't.
They didn't care and don't care to know. Either they don't know, they don't show
what's going on Juneteenth.
Oh man. All right, so let's move on to your boy Yo Gotti, man.
Oh
and
yeah.
Simmons.
Shout out that boy Yo Gotti.
You like Yo.
Yeah,
Yo
boy, I
Gotti, man.
like CMG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That boy
whole
got
crew.
a rap empire, you know, got that boy Moneybag Yo up under him.
Oh,
you know?
that's your man right
you know,
there.
yeah, Gorilla, you know, she one of the hottest female rappers out there.
Oh, Glow on his signed his label?
Matter of fact, she one of the women he used to get accused of cheating around with on his ex, Angela Simmons.
Wow. Yeah, and that's who we talking about now.
Yeah.
Angela Simmons. So I mean, so they finally split, or at least they
she confirmed.
Yeah,
it's been rumored for a couple months.
Yeah, but I mean, from what I read, it was on good terms, though, man. So and it all sparked when Yo went to the BET Awards and she wasn't on his arm, man.
Like she normally is.
Right, right. So Angela Simmons confirmed it in an interview with Angie Martinez. And now you can probably chime in on this a little more, man. But Yo has always been a private individual, man. And that's with everything, man. So as big as he is, he really ain't, out there, no social media presence or anything like that, man. And Angela Simmons, that's all she do.
Right. She's a social, a social media influencer.
Yeah. So
she's a content creator. And she's been that. I mean, her dad, Rev Run DMC.
Yeah. So do you blame him?
Here's the thing. People giving him a lot of backlash because, he talked into existence. He said, years ago on a song, he got a crush on Angela Simmons. He wants to get her. He ended up getting her. And they seemed happy for some years. They was, buying each other good gifts and, showing love to each other, showing up on red carpet events or the award shows and stuff like that, holding each other down. Here's the thing, and she kind of, dwelled on it a little bit. Yeah. But as you see, to what you were saying, you see how she did the interview.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there you go.
And she was like, I broke up with other people, famous people, and I didn't, say anything. So why are you saying something now? Yeah, it might have been a little bit more public because of the situation. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. We've all had buyer's remorse.
Yeah, at some point in time in your life. Yeah.
And it's been times, obviously, people, because look at the divorce rate. People get with people and be like, oh, I love this person. This is the one for me. Only to find out they're not the one for you.
They're a different person than what you married. You met that representative.
Right. And it take a year or two to really know the ins and outs of somebody. Unless they totally flip the script like some people do years down the line or whatever. But that's another.
That's a whole nother podcast issue.
The thing about it is, if you extra, you want to be on the scene, you want attention, you want your business out there and whatnot, that's fine. But everybody's not like that.
Right.
And the people who's reclusive, they don't want everybody in their business. They don't want attention. They just want to, be in their own lane, move in silence, don't want to be bothered. That's fine too. But sometimes those personalities don't mix and match, especially when you're in the public's eye.
Yeah.
So, and according to sources from multiple outlets, he's with somebody now who
somebody that's totally different from.
She got her own money, you know what I'm saying? She ain't on social media like that. She moves in silence. She don't want to be, known or whatnot.
And that's more his style. That's more his style, man. So
sometimes the shit runs its course, bro.
Sometimes
you grow apart or whatnot. Other reports said she came out with a rap album. That boy said, "Hey, that ain't hit. It ain't hitting on nothing." I mean,
she thought he was gonna support it. No, it's his job to let her know. If that's your man, you supposed to let you know the truth. Like, hey, this is what it is.
And man, I'm not gonna do no extra trips or do no tricks to push you above people who deserve it. And on top of that, you messing with my empire.
There you go.
So
messing with that mounion.
That mounion. And boy, life too short.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be with somebody. You have that right to be like, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. And it shouldn't be no pressure, no issues. As long as there ain't no money or no property or assets together. It shouldn't, or no kids. It shouldn't be no issue. And I got the right to change my mind and say, you know what? This ain't working out for me no more.
And move on from it.
Right. Kick rocks.
Exactly.
Let me go with the Jetsons, not with the Flintstones.
And nobody get hurt. And just move on.
Yeah. Hey, life too short. You go your way, I go mine. You do you, I do me.
Well, and that's what we moving on to this one right here. This is crazy right here.
Well, I don't know what the hell going on in this world.
This is too so from that type of, like my brother said, if it ain't for you, then go ahead on the step away. Ain't nobody got to get hurt or anything like that, man. There were 2 instances over the last week here where a guy got mad at the woman, killed the woman, and then turned around and killed himself, man. I'm gonna run down this
Crazy, boy.
Yeah, it is.
Them babies, leaving
Right.
all them kids, orphans without parents and stuff, leaving them with them grandmas at 60s and 70s and 80s, and these babies 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Man, go ahead, bro. I ain't mean to cut y'all.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
you good, man. We're gonna play a snippet of. We can't play y'all the whole thing because it's just way too long. But
And
we're gonna
graphic.
play. We're gonna play a snippet of this video right here, and then let y'all get it.
Say something.
You tried his
Say something in my life. Bitch, sit back and listen.
You finna stab me?
Sit back and listen.
Are you finna
So-
stab me? He lied though.
If I get off this lie, you ain't gonna make it out the door. And I'm gonna do it to you. So the best thing for you to do is shut the fuck up and listen to the lie.
You need to stop lying.
I'm telling the story, bitch.
You lied
The
though.
fuck?
But you're lying.
I ain't lying about shit. You
You
know
ain't lying about how that went.
you don't want, she don't want me to tell it because she knows she's slime.
Oh my kid, you slide. You talk to that nigga bitch.
Okay, good. Let me tell the story, bitch.
Oh my kid, you try you slide. You try that nigga bitch. And you
Again.
know bitch trying to got all the screenshots.
I swear you're lying.
Damn, I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Damn, bitch.
Give me
I
my phone.
gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this all. Y'all won't know that tea right now.
Give me my phone.
Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Bruh, this this is on Facebook Live, man.
You know what's crazy? I thought it was fake.
Right.
Because you know we come across a lot of fake
Yeah.
stuff looking for content for the podcast. So at first I felt bad. God forgive me, because I laughed. But then I realized, wait a minute.
Oh, this is a real deal.
Well, it's the real deal. Holy man.
And
Boy,
at,
look
at
at-
the end of it, when it went bloop, that phone went up and
man,
everything like
no,
that.
I knew when he was like, bitch, get on your own live. I was like, oh, this thing, I beat your, I was like, damn, he gonna beat her ass on live. What he doing off live when they ain't on camera? And then in front of the kids. And you know,
Right.
thing about it, kids mimic. They pick up on things, and then when they see stuff for so long, for such a long period of time,
They think it's the right way.
that's all they know.
So you raising a daughter that's gonna think that it's okay to get beat on, and a son that think it's okay to do the beating.
Right. And I'm not gonna sit here because like the multiple reports that came out, you know, stories, them people ain't here to defend themselves, so I ain't gonna
Right.
sit there and be like speculation of what was going on. But they were saying, you know, both was cheating on each other and STDs was passed or whatnot or whatever. I mean, that happens all the time in, you know, everyday America, throughout the world, you know, cheating
Yeah.
couples.
Yeah, but putting it on putting it on live, man.
Now,
putting your
social
business
media
out
has turned the
there.
world into a whole different monster.
Man.
Because what it did was people who lacked attention
Uh-huh.
or crave attention, always wanted attention, now they're able to do it.
Yep. And keep getting it
And keep getting it. And then they pay you for it. You get, you know, popular enough or you have crazy, you know, enough shit going on, you get multiple millions of views,
yeah.
which bring in revenue. Why would you post that on? Like stuff like that? Like post it on. What's crazy is though, he was accused of infidelity numerous of times. They was both accusing each other of cheating. Just like he was sitting there talking about he'd beat her, slap the shit out of her and beat her ass. It's women out there that would have hollered at him.
Oh yeah.
And her too. With him saying, you know,
She married him.
yeah, they married.
Yeah, they met in prison and she married him.
Well, I don't know all that.
Yeah, she was a correction officer and he was an inmate.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she was a correction officer and he was an inmate, man. And they hooked up and everything like that after he got out. That's what they say, after he got out. But yeah. Yeah, man. So let me give him a little more backdrop on it. Duchess Dior, she was an influencer. They went on Facebook Live with her husband at the time, Shamarcus Carr. And on the eve of the event, they went live and then put their relationship business out there. As the two argued back and forth, he said, "You gonna die behind that," and she did.
And then when the police came, he killed himself.
Right. Matter of fact, he was trying to get away, and the police got him. You know, caught up to him, and he shot himself and killed himself.
Oh, yeah, it was over.
man. Yeah, that was it with that. So condolences to, both of their families, man. Both of the sides of their families, man. Condolences to them. We don't really know, the ins and outs of it. What went
It's
on,
always
but
two sides, three
yeah,
sides every story.
Yeah, we just know that some kids, like you said, are left to the
without parents.
Yeah, without parents in the wake of it, man. And here go another one, man. Kiana Jackson.
Oh,
all right, this was another one that hit in Brandon, Mississippi. Was shot and killed at a McDonald's drive-thru by Jontarius Dampier. I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but anyway. But sources say they were involved in a volatile dating relationship. And after he killed her, he turned the gun on himself and killed himself.
Damn. You know what's crazy about that? She had 2 kids.
Yep. She had 2 kids.
And they were both under the age of 4.
She had 2 kids. Yep. And now, like you said, somebody grandma, somebody aunt, somebody whoever is going to be raising these kids. And now they done lost both parents. Assuming that he was the dad. I don't know if he was the dad in there. But
it behooves me that people would take not only the ex or significant other's life, their own life, but put your kids in a situation where they're going to have it rough from here on out growing up.
Yeah.
And you haven't provided, everybody wants their kid to do better and be better than them. You done set them back.
Yeah. And what happens if they ain't got no grandparent
or somebody that they're going to go in the system or get split up?
Yeah.
So now they lost their parents. Now they might not even be there together to support each other. All over some dick and some coochie.
That is, man.
Or if I can't have you, nobody can. Or you ain't finna leave me. Man.
You say, can't nobody have you? Bam. And
Boy.
they can't have me. Bam.
Boy.
No, man.
I don't love me. Don't love me.
There you go.
I don't want that love. But don't love me.
What'd you say? That ain't a high. That's a low.
That's a man. Let people go.
Yeah, let them go. Like you said, man. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Let it go.
And then
Ain't
you
nobody
wonder why
gotta
people
get
don't
hurt
want to be with
behind
you,
it.
because obviously you're crazy if you're doing some shit like that. And obviously, I'm sure 9 times now, every now and then, a motherfucker snapped, some shit done jumped off, and a motherfucker just snapped. But 9 times out of 10, boy, red flags were shown, and boy, hey, they showed you who they was. You just refused to believe it. But let people go, man. People can break up with you. Like, if I don't want to be with you no more and I'm unhappy, or you cheating, you're beating my ass, you fucking up money, you're smoking bass, you gambling, you know what I'm talking about? I'm tired of you giving me salmonella because you're undercooking the chicken and the pork chops. Let the motherfuckers go, man.
Man, I wish we could play my theme song right now, man. But even
Lord.
with that being said, I ain't never loved nobody like that, dog.
Don't love me.
No.
That is loving them to the utmost.
Yeah, I don't
It
care.
don't get no more loving them than
Yeah.
taking their life and yours too and destroying your kids' life.
Yeah, man.
That's loving that's loving the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. All right, well, let's move on from that, man. We need to get into some responses from last week, man.
Yeah, man, we had some shout outs.
Yeah, you want me to go first?
No, I go first.
Okay, you go ahead then.
All right, so my homeboy Eileen.
Shout out to Eileen, man. You stay on there, man.
Man, we gotta have
them.
them EBG boys up in here.
Well, you keep saying that, man.
Man, it's hard. Everybody in different locations and, got lives. We're going to make it happen. All right. My boy Eileen, Ham, 2 words, urban legend. I told Shelby, Derek better say it. Great fucking list. I knew you would come through. How could you not? We was jamming that bitch. Yes,
bootleg.
Boy, we had it like a month before it dropped. Hey, but see, here's the thing about me and Eileen, especially Eileen. That boy go get every Tuesday.
He was doing that in high school.
Yeah. That boy was
doing that in high school.
And he the one put me up on it. That's supporting them. You getting in bootleg and then, buying it out the store is, supporting them.
Yeah.
So like we'll just have it just to be jamming it for, before everybody else and just to be jamming it. But we'll go spend the money. And but yeah, my homeboy Eileen, boy, we jammed that bitch hard, like I said. Summer Nicole said, nice outfit. Appreciate it.
Talking about,
I was clean.
Talking about your
that TrevinoDaVinci.com. Y'all make sure y'all check that boy out. Here go the website.
There it is.
That boy got everything you need. It's comfortable. Stitching is A1. The quality is A1. And as you see, I looked good in it, boy. Well, I mean, it's hard for me not to look good in something.
Look at you, man. And it's from the SRQ.
And that boy, hey, check out, that boy nice on the mic too. So the boy Bob.
Indeed. All right, so I got 2 responses here. This one here is at Mary Golf. All right, this is a reference to the Bub interview. The episode had a perfect mix of motivation, real talk, and some good laughs. Yeah, it had plenty of that. All right, and this next one here from your EGB boys or whatever.
EBG, get it right.
EBG, I get it right, man, when they come on. This come from 852 Willie, a.k.a. Mick. I'm going to call you out, a.k.a. Mick. And Bub ain't the one to play with. Period.
I told you Bub had them hands, boy.
And Bub ain't the one to play with.
I told you Bub had.
Hey, so y'all make sure y'all hit us up. You can hit us up at your handwrite podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, comment on all social media platforms. You can comment on YouTube. You can even put comments out there on Spotify. We can be heard there. iHeartRadio, Podbean, anywhere you listen to a podcast.
Nigga, we ain't on Podbean. You keep saying that shit. We ain't on Podbean. Nigga.
We ain't?
No, we ain't. We ain't on Podbean. That's some different shit.
Okay. Well, don't find us on Podbean.
You can look for us there, but you ain't gonna find us.
Yeah. But anywhere else you listen to podcasts, you can find us there, man. All right, man. So what we got next?
Oh, what we got next is Could You? All right. So this video right here, y'all know Rampage Jackson, MMA champion, UFC, Pride, Japan, played B.A. Baracus in the 18 movie. He plays in movies. Shit, I just saw him in Michael J. White in a B movie.
He did play B.A. Baracus.
Yeah. Lord. Anyways.
It did take a minute.
Anyways, so a video came out when, Rampage was at the bar having drinks, talking to a lady. Well, I'll let the video speak for
y'all too.
I gotta go pee. Chat. They heard me. Chat. Got what I just said.
What in the Rick James is going on?
Man, here's the trip part about it, man. If y'all look at the video, it's like he went bowling, dog.
He stuck his finger in a boot. Like,
I would love it.
My question to you,
what's up?
Could you?
Could I what?
Because the caption in the video says Rampage is, trying to holler at a lady in front of her man. The dude next to her, he just sitting there looking crazy. If you was him, what would you do? Could you defend your woman's honor knowing that's Rampage, UFC champion, a.k.a.
It's 2 sides to that.
B.A. Baracus in the movie?
See, I put it fool.
Badass. That's what B.A. stand for, badass Baracus.
Well, here's the thing, man. Now, if she...
The nigga, he played Mr. T.
Oh, damn, who he bleed like me?
No, I'm just letting you know, for people who don't know who B.A. Baracus is.
Yeah. So my thing with that is, dog, I looked at her response and how she reacted.
Bam.
Now, it looked like she melted, dog. He did that and she was like, it's like she melted. Now, no, I ain't finna fight for that. But if she jumped and was like, what are you doing? Are you... all of that,
bam.
Then I'm coming with the skippity paps. So
my take on it. He told her, I'm finna go pee. So he been whispering sweet nothings in the ear.
They've been conversating.
And then he did like that.
He did it. I think I saw a finger do like that.
That conversation got to be kind of deep for you to let somebody, I'm finna go pee. Like, he ain't say go to the bathroom or nothing. Like, and then, like you said, her mannerism, she didn't like, oh my God, you touched me or whatever. She entertained that stuff.
Yeah. So I ain't defend no honor.
Now I had, boy, one thing I know, if you breathe air, you got this right here. If you looking through your eyes, you got to see. Boy, Man, look here. Like you say, you bleed just like I bleed. Man, I'd have been on that Martin. I grabbed this. I grabbed this cue ball.
Man, I take a cue ball. Let me tell you something.
Man, all them bottles and stuff. I'd have bit the bottom of my lip and Ric Flair chopped them in his goddamn throat. Damn, I just fucked up the mic. I'd have Ric Flair them chopped them in the throat of Larry Curly the Mold. That nigga. Boy, kicked him in the nuts. I just took the L, but boy, hey, she couldn't say I let that
who's
shit.
to say you would have took an L?
In my mind, I'm not thinking, but hey, gravity and what? Again, but boy, I would have been on some Billie Jean Beat It shit, nigga.
I don't know. I went straight to the throat, dog.
Yeah, I told you probably
they breathe.
Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, though, like I said, though, bro, she entertained that shit.
Right, she did. She did.
He should have. Man, look here. I'm
not finna fight for that. I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm out the bar at that point.
But shit, maybe he might be one of them that like to watch or whatever. And I don't know.
You're right. It's a lot of.
All I know is Rampage was on that Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, that was assault on camera.
But it wasn't because she was smiling.
Yeah.
So I mean, based off that, if anything, you get mad at her about the
right. That's where I was going with it right there. If you're gonna get mad at anybody, you get mad at her on that one, man. But
yeah, like again, why do you think I keep bottles when we got to go somewhere? We get patted down. Do I not keep? I have a drink in one hand and a Heineken or a beer bottle in the. Why you think? Or if we can't, if they only giving beer in cups, we get a bottle.
Yeah, we
get some Syrah, or we get like a champagne or something. That's why, and you know that's why. Bitch, I baptize you in. Bitch, you can. Boy, the damage you can do with a bottle.
Yeah, I still manage to have a cake cut on me too when we go in places.
Yeah, or we get there early and don't get patted down. And then when they get thick, they already security at the door, but we in there with that fire, just chilling.
That's funny, man. You're right. We do that.
Yeah, we be strategic and diabolical with that shit. Boy, I keep telling them motherfucker, that's why. Man, be quiet.
Yeah, man. You pull the whole card, man. But hey, y'all let us know, man, what y'all would do if Rampage would have ran up on your girl like that, man. Let us know. Your handwrite podcast at gmail.com.
Raw dog, guard your grill. I done been on that body bar for real.
All right, man. So craziest thing seen on the internet this week.
What's the first one, man?
Let's go with the serious one first, man. Let's go with the dude getting out of jail.
Oh yeah, champion love. I want to hear what you got to say about this.
Let's go with that one, man.
You never said anything.
I said one thing, but I mean, now the truth is he's coming home.
So why didn't you just be honest from the... See, this is the shit that I be talking about out here. There's women out here. So why would you do some f***ed up shit like that?
I'm really sorry.
I paid the bills here and you got another in this house.
But he came home. I don't know what else to do. What do you...
What was all that bullshit you was talking about building and growing and all that shit?
I really planned on doing that. But
Plan on doing what?
No, he came out of jail. He has...
I've been taking care of his child.
He has nowhere to stay. I don't
give a really. Would you tell him come outside?
So y'all see the dude? He had been paying bills, taking care of a kid, and he get her old man get out of jail,
prison, jail,
wherever he was at. You know, he got out. She said he was coming home.
Yeah, because he said he could take care of the little girl since she was
3 years. Yeah,
so jail only a year.
Yeah. This damn nigga.
You right. Boy, you ain't shit, dog. I ain't no got my hoes think I done did a beat and I was on the chain gang. I can't help it, I know my rights, nigga. You ain't shit, dog.
Oh man. All right, hey, back to the video now. So this dude's been taking care of her and the kid all this time.
You about to get me deported.
And now he come home and he's standing outside, dog, in a place that he paid bills to and everything like that. And her girl, what did you think I was gonna say to something like that?
I don't know, champion lover. Please indulge me.
No, that ain't champion at that point, man. I don't know, man. That's grounds for violence.
Oh my God! So you gonna go to the stories, the previous stories?
Man, that's ground. I ain't talking about. I mean, this dude standing in the house. He's standing at the door. The dude is standing at the door.
That's his house. Where you think that money came from to buy that house? He was in survival mode. He got baby boy. That's what he get for being a simp. He was Jody. He got baby boy. That boy got out of prison.
He wasn't Jody because Jody ended up with the girl.
No, look here. Here's the thing. So you mean to tell me the phone calls, the right man? She chose who she wanted to be with.
So we can either get into some gangster shit.
Hey, we can hit this with some class. We get into some gangster shit. And I don't think he wanted with my boy that just got fresh out because I know his win right.
Man, but if he
that's what he get. He might well take that L and keep it moving.
Yeah, he gonna have to keep pushing.
And that's her shit, or his shit, or they shit. But that's what you get for simping instead of pimping.
Well, yeah, he gonna.
And that's what he get for loving them and paying them bills and shit like that. Or get your own, or y'all get y'all shit together.
Well, she did gaslight him too, though. Dog.
He allowed himself to. How she gaslight him?
Because she was like, "We gonna build together. We gonna be together."
And they did for some years till this nigga got out.
He got out.
But daddy home now, and it is what it is. He ain't tripping because.
What did you say? Better go talk to him.
Better go talk to him. And you talking about you want him to come outside? Nah, nigga, you
he don't want him to come outside.
She in survival mode. They got, I'm sure his kids in the house or whatever. The money maker done got locked up or whatever.
Yeah.
Boy,
she say he gonna get a job.
And what's gonna happen? He ain't. Or he gonna go back to doing what he was doing before he get in. And then she gonna go back. And he probably, cause man.
You think he'll go back?
Look here. You know me. Once I'm done, I'm done. I don't mess with baby mamas. I roll with the Jetsons, not the Flintstones. And boy, you only got one time, 2 times, depending on if we got kids together, to shit on me. Boy, look here. And that shit, just take that L and keep it moving, my boy. But take the L. The pimp gods are frowning upon you for loving them like that. Nigga, you get, hey, that's the sacrifice of your sins. Hey.
Yep.
The pimp gods were unhappy with you and you reap what you sowed. You loving them hoes. Next video, bro.
You tell me. Yeah. All right.
Oh, this my shit right here. This stanky legs, crazy legs right here. Y'all watch this video. This is what happens when too much alcohol gets put into play.
Be careful, mama. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Where them fans at? There it is. Where the fans at? It ain't a party unless you dance.
Now you knew it wasn't gonna end good when the nigga singing said, "Baby, be careful." Yeah. He stopped his big song.
Whoa, watch out now.
Watch out now. Boy, security had to get called for not only her safety, but the safety of other patrons, boy.
Oh man, she put them boots on the ground though, dog.
But hey, she was getting loose. Them was some crazy legs. Well, I can't believe she ain't paralyzed.
Oh yeah, she did that flip.
Oh, it wasn't no flip. I don't know what that was. That roly poly. All I know is it's a miracle she ain't paralyzed. And in the words of my daddy, she was throwing that thing.
She got down, got her eagle on and everything, man.
Boy, she shake the tail,
I don't know what song she was listening to, but
boy, it was about 8 of them.
But she was getting it, man. All right, man. All right, so those are the craziest things seen on the internet this week. Y'all let us know what y'all think, or send us some of the craziest things y'all seen on the internet. You can hit us up at your handwrite podcast at gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. All right, man. What tidbit you got for him this week?
Man, I really ain't got no tidbit this week, bro. I just want to say we appreciate y'all week in and week out listening to us, supporting us, showing us love. What we touched on earlier is crazy. Life is short. You know, it makes no sense for you to end your life, end somebody else's life, take lives out of your kids' lives, make your loved ones' lives harsher or worse because you decided to do some crazy stuff that could have been avoided if you just would have calmed down and stepped back and took a few seconds to recalibrate and reset and refocus.
Absolutely.
It's serious out here. And what's going on in this world today? You need love and you need family. Support each other, love each other. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Man, y'all make sure y'all leave comments.
Yeah.
Or responses. We holler answer all of them. You know what I'm talking about?
All of them. It's a lot of them. We take the time to answer every one of them, just about, if not all of them. Yeah. So
love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Indeed.
Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We're gonna get up. And
in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows that love is the cure. So y'all stop hating and get to loving out there. We out.